Previously, we've seen how Mikana shows up at the practice match for Magic Tournament and challenges their opponent for a fight but gets defeated. And in the Magic Tournament, Lloyd defeats Mina and wins the Magic Tournament. While feeling down from being beaten up at the practice match, she visits her friend's home, Marie. Marie is an old friend of Mikana, and Mikana always had a secret crush on Marie for a long time. But her heart gets crushed seeing how Lloyd is so close with Marie, so she ran away from there. And later on in the alley, Shoma finds Mikana crying, so he offers to help her. So Soma introduces her to a mysterious man and she explains the situation to him, and that she wants to kill the man who got between her love. So they gave her some supplements that will make her powerful. One is essence of treant and another one is based on curse. She quickly consumes it and begins to transform. After completion of her transformation, she is now fully prepared to kill Lloyd. While on the other hand, Lloyd and his team got an urgent request from King to hunt down a snake at a nearby dungeon. While Lloyd and his team are exploring the dungeon, Olka also shows up there with Murray because Olka is also interested in finding the snake that's been lurking inside the dungeon. While searching for the snake, Murray finds Mikana being entangled between tree roots. But Murray quickly realizes that it's not just some simple tree roots. She has been infected by a tree rent, a type of tree parasite. While getting an opportunity, she captures Murray at a threatening Lloyd. Then Lloyd also shows up and both emerges in a battle. Mikana manages to injure Lloyd, but still it wasn't enough to defeat him. At the end, Lloyd throws her away like a stone and releases Maria from those roots. Right after that, the giant snake comes forward and introduces himself as Vetra. He guards the kanlan village and maintains Olka's power. Just then, he reveals that he left the village to go on a journey to heal himself, because some time ago, Olka peeled his skin just to make an apron out of it. With that, the man who turned Mikana into Trent also shows up, named Sho. He tells Lloyd to state his desires and what he hopes to achieve. Just then, Olka shows up because she was following Sho. There, Vetra and Olka gets reunited. Just after that, Vetra shows his resentment towards Olka and reminds her that what she did to him. Seeing Vetra's distracted, Sho grabs the chance and kills Vetra. Sho gets overconfident now that Vetra's dead. Olka's power has been vanished as well, but that wasn't the case, because the belt Celine was wearing is actually made of Vetra's scale. Just then, Olka recalls that she was trying to make an apron out of it, but she ended up making a belt. That's why now Vetra's consciousness has merged with the belt, since it's made up of his own skin. Seeing that his plan to cast aside Olka failed, Sho runs away from there, and then entire dungeon starts to collapse, because of Lloyd and Mikana's fight from earlier. But all of them manages to get out of the dungeon, pretty much unscathed. Later on, Olka shows up again at Murray's house and tells everyone that she has to take Celine to Kanlan village. While they were about to enter the gate that leads to Kanlan village, a dwarf girl named Hugh shows up in front of them. And Hugh is also the one who gave idea to Olka to make an apron out of Vietra's skin. Well, since she's a dwarf and dwarves are excellent craftsmen, she also have a way to restore Vietra's original form. So that's the reason Olka wanted to take Celine to Kanlan village. While arriving at the village, everyone says about everything in the village is just about normal, because these three senses a scary amount of aura that's been surrounding them. Moving on, Olka shows them the prison at the end of the world, specific name the Last Dungeon. There, Olka reveals that the reason it's called prison is because there are several demon lords been imprisoned in there. And also the dungeon they explored before was actually made by dwarves, just to stop the Last Dungeon from being public. And the people of Kanlan keep watch over the place and subdue the demon lords who are clever enough to escape. Hugh explains that Vetra is the guardian beast of Kanlan village, and he is also the one that maintains Olka's power. If something were to happen to him, Olka would greatly lose her powers. And since now that Vetra is in its unstable form, anyone can open the Last Dungeon if they had the right key. So Chrome recalls and tells that they had put away the sword in the castle treasury. Yuk tells that the sword they put on a prize in the magic tournament is the key to open the Last Dungeon. So after that, Hugh starts the craftsmanship and starts to recreate Vietra's physical form. And in the end, she put away Vietra in an egg. But Hugh tells everyone that it's just gonna be for the time being, till Vietra's physical form is recreated. Right after that, Olka's power starts to decrease as well. Soon after that, Hugh leads Olga a bit far away to discuss some business with her, but instead she drops her inside a pit she trapped her inside. While their business for coming to Kanlan has completed, everyone was prepared to leave, but they were waiting for Lloyd. But Hugh tells them not to worry cause it's just gonna take a while for him to say goodbye to the villagers, so they should head. Hearing that, Rio suspects
Very well,
Hugh's
then.
words. While arriving in the kingdom, Alan tells everyone that he was chosen to fight in the exhibition match between Azumi Kingdom and Zhou Empire. Since Rio was already suspicious of Hugh's word for a whole year, she consults the king and advises to postpone the event for the time being. So King decides to discuss the matter further. And then after some time, Lloyd finally saves Olga from the pit Hugh trapped her in.
Oh yeah!
After seeing her, she immediately sends Olga to the Azumi Kingdom to stop Hugh. While on the other hand, the match starts, but they save Mikane in the mindless states that's been created with curse. Their show, who was representing Zhou Empire as an ambassador, offers the king to collaborate with them to create more cursed soldier like Mikana, but the king naturally refuses to cooperate. So then, Sho reveals that he was actually created by Olga with magic and ancient ruin. His true existence is of a hero who brought peace into this world. But after a long time, his existence became unstable, so unstable that no two people saw him alive. So now Sho wishes to pass his heroic legacy to Lloyd by committing evil deeds and one day perish away. Just then, Lloyd also makes his entry in hope to stop the havoc Sho, Shoma and Hugh created. Grabbing onto the chance, Selene quickly steals the egg in which Waiter has been sealed away and instantly releases Waiter from the egg. And now once again that Waiter has been released, Alka gained her power back, and now she appears at the arena and stops the havoc that Sho, Shoma and Hugh created. Saying that now Alka has once again got her powers back, Sho realizes his plan to open the last dungeon has failed, so he quickly runs away with Sho and Hugh. So with this, our story comes to an end. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and please make sure to subscribe the channel and don't forget to hit the bell icon. Till next time everyone, take care.